So I apologize for my appearance in this video. As you can tell, I woke up not too long ago. I'm rocking my bed hair and my GQ robe. It's a Saturday morning and I'm making this video, which is a good change of pace because usually I'm making this stuff at like 11 p.m. on a work night and I'm really tired by then, though I actually look kind of tired right now. Anyway, in this video I'll give you guys some tips on how to do more advanced 3D origami building and also how to make your own diagrams. So to get started, you'll want to open up image drawing program like Microsoft Paint or Adobe Photoshop. Here I'm using Microsoft Paint in Windows 7. I'm taking the text tool, making a V, taking the line, drawing one over the top, taking the paint bucket and filling it in. Oh, it didn't fill in completely, so I'll just take the paintbrush tool, fill it in manually. Alternatively, you can go to the shapes, triangle, pull out a triangle, take your paint bucket tool, that's my phone ringing, fill it in, then go to image, rotate 180, and now you have a upside down triangle, which is what we want. So each one of these triangles represents one of these squares. As you can see, there's the 2 points. That's the top 2 corners of the triangle. And this bottom corner is this bottom corner. From here, we're going to select it, copy paste, drop it right next to it, and just keep doing that. Now we have 5 pieces. So now we have 6 pieces. If you want to make another row or make them longer, copy paste, and now you have 12, or you can stack it on top for additional rows. Okay. Now to conserve space, most people do a zigzag pattern like that. You don't have to. If you don't, the piece will end up like this, like that, so on and so forth. And obviously it'll just keep stretching this way, and that's not very efficient because then you have a slanted picture. And just to save room, most people when they make a diagram, they'll just do this kind of alternating pattern. Now if halfway there you want to make it longer, just go like this, copy it down from the middle. Alright, copy paste, drag it over like that. And now it's twice as long. And you can continue to change the colors. And when we zoom out, that's what our diagram looks like. So this is what it will look like. As you can see, we have 5 reds and 6 yellows, followed by 5 whites, 6 purples. And to put it together, you take off this first red one, swing it around, and stick the purple over the red, like that. And then you connect the yellow, or the white and purple with this red piece. And that's how you make it. And obviously, in our diagram, we couldn't show the whole piece being connected, but the edges where you saw it was left off, that's just where you connect these end pieces. Alright. So sometimes you want to add an extra piece into your structure to make it look like an inverted pyramid, where it's narrower on the bottom and wider as you go up. And so you want to do something called an increase, and that's just putting an extra piece in between 2 other pieces. None of the points are actually going into the bottom of this extra piece. It's just kind of sitting there by itself. So what that looks like is we have this extra piece, we're just putting it in between these 2 pieces. See, there's no points going into the bottom of it, it's just sitting there like that. And as we add other pieces on top, we'll just go like that, as if it were a normal piece. Okay? Other times you'll want to do what's called a decrease, where you're taking pieces out. So it looks like an actual pyramid where it's wider on the bottom, but as you get to the top it's fewer and fewer pieces. It looks something like this, where you have a row of 6 and then you remove a piece, so the next row on top of it becomes a row of 5, and every row above that becomes a row of 5. So over here we have a row of 6 whites on the bottom. We're going to turn this row of 6 reds into 5. So we're taking off the yellows on top, taking out these reds. Okay, and so what you want to do is you take 2 of these white tips and put it under one side of the red piece, and you put the third tip under the right side. Oh. So instead of one tip going into each slot, you have 2 on the left side and 1 on the right. And you do the same with the next piece. One tip on the right side and 2 on the left. Okay, so it looks like that. And you just put the yellow pieces on top of it like you would any other piece. So 1 tip in each slot. So now it's gone from 6 rows to 5. Other things you can do is, you see how these tips are hanging out? If you want to hide those, you take 2 rows up, this piece over here, you just put this yellow tip onto the left side and this red tip onto the right side. Like that, and it'll hide it. You do it to this side too. So keep the yellow on the right side, and this red you put in the left side. And it's like that, and it looks a lot neater. So those are the basic and advanced techniques of 3D origami. With those you can build probably 80 to 90% of everything that you see. Don't worry if your pieces don't come out that great. This is a picture of the second thing I ever made. It's a peacock and it looks okay. I mean, it's not phenomenal. I didn't really know what I was doing back then, but that was 6 years ago, and my skill level has definitely progressed since then. So give it time and you'll get better as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know. And that's really all I have. If you want to see more pictures, you can check out my WordPress over here. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.